Are you coming back to school with me? We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm your host on Teaching with Board Games. Back again for turn 9 of the Duel of Ages II battle reports. So just as a reminder, the game is going to be 12 turns long, so we're getting into the last quarter of it here. As always, we start off with the Team White first. Team White goes first, as decided before. And the Team White has no free actions. Nobody has any free actions they can be doing in their turn. So we're just going to jump straight into the fire phase. But at this point, we have people who are locked in combat or in domes or have no targets. So we're going to jump straight past the fire phase, go on to the move phase. So we're going to start off over here. Marissa of Ravenna and her hench ladies are going to move, and they have a movement of 6. The Marissa is 6. Her Elven maiden is faster, but they want to stay together, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can go 6 to there. That's closer. I just want to make sure I'm getting a bead on Amanda Pierce, because she's trying to rough up poor General Gavin over there. Then Zoe Burrows. Zoe Burrows is in a tough spot over here, where she was banished to this red dome here, ran up here, faced the op fire of the Stinger, put up there by Jerry Gillis, but now she's got a flechette thrower. She could maybe kill this thing in one shot, but I think we're going to try and get some use out of her before she dies, and she's going to run her full 6. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, yeah, doesn't matter, because no matter where she moves, she's going to get shot at. So she's going to move down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the woods, and that Stinger will be taking an op fire shot at her once I'm done all the movement. On to General Gavin. General Gavin in hand-to-hand combat is outclassed by Amanda Pierce, so he's going to just make a run for it here. So 3 through the swamp, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to try to move this. Actually, no, he's not even trying to move that down, because he's not at all good at this one. Well, he's not terrible. It's a 6. He's got a 4. And he doesn't match any of the symbols. So yeah, what he was going to do is he was really kind of going here to stop Amanda Pierce from getting it. So he's just going to beg for mercy and get rid of that one and be dismissed. That's the plan. Kit Carson. Now Kit Carson could chase down Blackbeard here. Oh, so sorry. So General Gavin moved from here 3, 4, 5, 6 into there. And now Kit Carson can move 1 through the woods. So he's going to actually try and get into the black base here. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and adventure to get into the black base. I don't think chasing down Blackbeard's going to do any good right now. And then Winter Creek and Greymead, who are joined as one. They could go after Private Sanchez, but I think we'd rather just focus, now that the hatchet beak is there and everything. I'd rather just try and deal with everything that's there first. We're gonna let Sanchez get away here. And Paragonia, she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to attack Amanda Pierce, because she is good at hand-to-hand combat. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga's going to stay there, because she's been very helpful with turning Krator against his pals. And then Greymead is joined with Winter Creek, so they're all staying there. So that is it for the movement phase. So going on to the op fire, the only op fire that we have, Amanda Pierce does not have any guns, does she? No, she has a silver dove and a transport cube. So she is unable to fire at anybody. Seven Eyes is over there, so he could fire at... Sorry, so he has a sting whip here. He can set that up in his turn if he wants to. We'll see. So nobody, and then Jerry Gillis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't see through the tower there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't see Paragonia. So there's no other op fire. It's just going to be the one shot against Zoe Burrows. Zoe Burrows versus the Stinger. So let's look at the stats here. So the Stinger has a point of 7, and her stealth is 6. So target attacker is better by 1. Attacker better by 1, and that is a hit. And this could be it for Zoe. So the Stinger has a power of 6. Her armor is 2. Attacker better by 4. Attacker better by 4 is plus 0. Does 1 damage, and Zoe only had the 1 hit point left. So that is it for Zoe. Zoe is down. So that means the Stinger is also gone, because when the Stinger takes out an opponent, they're gone. But, you know, we got Kit Carson right there. Kit Carson's pretty strong. He could bust her out of jail. So we're going to repay the favor. What they did to Decatur, Zoe Burrows is now dead. And the Stinger is also gone, so I'll remove that from the board and remove Zoe from the board. They are done. Okay, so that's it for those two. Poor Zoe. Like I said, I used her so badly. What I'll do though, I'll maybe put a little token right here to show that's where she was shot. This indicates where her goodies are, her items. So if anybody wants to go pick those up. Okay, so that's it for the op fire. Straight on to the melee. So we have 2 melees. We have the Paragonia versus Amanda Pierce, and then we have the big scrum over here. So let's do Paragonia's one first. So Paragonia has a wits of 7. Amanda Pierce has a wits of 8. No, actually, no, sorry. Paragonia only has a wits of 2. I'm looking at the wrong stat. So let's pull up my combatants. So we see that Amanda Pierce has a wits of 8. She only has a wits of 2, so she's very slow. So Amanda Pierce's melee is 7, and her defense is 7. So it's attacker better by 0. Attacker better by 0 is a hit. So Amanda Pierce has a power of 4. Her armor is 3. So attacker better by 1. Attacker better by 1 is minus 1 damage. She does 2, so she did 1 to Paragonia the do-good. So Paragonia now has 4 wounds left. So I'll put this at Paragonia's spot. Paragonia strikes back. So Paragonia has an attack of 7 to Amanda Pierce's defense of 7. Now you see why Gavin didn't want any part of this one. So attacker better by 0. Attacker better by 0 is a hit. And let's look at the things here. So we have her strength, her power is 4 to her armor of 2. So attacker is better by 2. Attacker better by 2 is, again, a minus 1. And she does 2, so she does 1 back. So they did a point of damage to each other. Now we go on to the big fight. So Krator is currently at 2 wounds. I'll put it, so 2 wounds. I'll just put that down here. And then we have Baba Yaga, who's at 3 wounds, so she's almost dead. We have Greymead, we have Winter Creek, and we have the Hatchet Beak. So let's just put these in order of wits. Now, last time I'd noticed when I was doing the editing that I had shortchanged Winter Creek on a couple of his stats, but in looking back at the cards that were pulled, it didn't make any difference. The results would have been the same, because remember, all his stats except for health are improved by 1 for bonding with Greymead. So the Hatchbeak has a 5. Greymead has the highest with a 9 with his improved thing. Then it's Baba Yaga. Then it's Greymead. Then it's the Hatchetbeak. Then it's Winter Creek. Okay, so that's the order. Now, first we're going to do Baba Yaga's ability, where she's going to, at the melee start, she's going to try and get Krator on her side. So it's versus his honor, and his honor is 4 versus her wits. Her wits versus their honor, her wits is 8. So it's attacker better by 4. Attacker better by 4 is an amaze. So she's done it. So Krator is fighting on their side. So it's everybody versus the Hatchetbeak then. So first, the Krator versus the Hatchetbeak. Not Krator, Greymead. Greymead's fighting first. He has an attack of 3 with the bonding. The Hatchetbeak has a defense of 5. So 3 versus 5. Defender better by 2. Defender is better by 2 is a hit. So Greymead is hit. And his power is 1 versus the armor of 5. So defender better by 4. Defender better by 4 is plus 0. So he did 2 damage to the Hatchetbeak. So it has 3 left. So let me just pull up for the Hatchetbeak. A little 2 wound token here. Just put that to one side. So that's Greymead done. On to Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is fighting. She has 6 versus the Hatchetbeak's 5. So attacker better by 1. Attacker better by 1 is a hit. She's got a great power, doesn't she? Yeah. 7 versus 5, was it? 7 versus 5. Yep. So attacker better by 2. Attacker better by 2. Minus 1 damage, so no damage. So Baba Yaga failed to wound the Hatchetbeak. Now it's Krator. Krator is going to attack the Hatchetbeak. 8 versus 5, so attacker better by 3. Attacker better by 3 is a miss. And so he missed, so that's him done. Now the Hatchetbeak, I think the Hatchetbeak's going to go after Baba Yaga. So Baba Yaga, let's pull her back up again. So his attack is 5, her defense is 6. So attacker is better by, defender better by 1. Defender better by 1 is a hit. This could be it for Baba Yaga. So Baba Yaga has an armor of 2 versus his power of 5, so attacker better by 3. Just has to do 1 wound here. Attacker better by 3 is plus 1, so he did 4 damage to her. That would have killed her outright from the first. So Baba Yaga is done. Yeah, and I think Team Black is, again, with the thing. So that's it for Baba Yaga. She's gone. Oh, and then her goose is dropped there. And then the Hatchetbeak is also gone because the Hatchetbeak killed somebody. So the Hatchetbeak is gone. So it just leaves then, put the Hatchetbeak over there, that there. And now it's Winter Creek versus, it's going to be Winter Creek versus Krator. Winter Creek's going to try and finish Krator off. So he has a melee of 9 versus his defense of 7. So attacker's better by 2. Attacker's better by 2. And Winter Creek just cannot bring himself to hit Krator when he's under Baba Yaga's spell. He's failed every time. So that's it for Winter Creek. So he goes back up there. And so that ended up badly for the Team White. what next here? We go on to the adventuring. So adventuring, we have two adventurings going on. We have General Gavin down here. General Gavin is simply going to beg for mercy, get rid of this one, because like I said, Amanda Pierce is good at it, so we don't want her going in there and taking that one. So he is just dismissed. That challenge is gone, and he is dismissed, and he goes to a yellow dome. So pew, he's gone, and things are heating up over here. Or he could come down here, pick up Zoe's stuff. That's not a bad idea. He's going to go down there and get Zoe's belongings. So he's come over to the dome down here. It's the yellow dome over here. And he's going to run up there and grab Zoe's stuff. That is, of course, unless Misty Corona goes for it first, which she just might. But then maybe General Gavin will get Misty, and who knows? Things could get crazy here. And then we have the adventuring with Kit Carson trying to get into the black base. So Kit Carson, he's going in for stealth. He has a 7 stealth, and it is a 7 stealth challenge. So it is attacker better by 0. Attacker better by 0 is a fail. He has not made it in. So he's stuck outside. And that is going to conclude it for Team White. Let's move on to the black team. So for the start of Team Black's turn, there are a couple of free actions which I'm going to be doing. First off, Jerry Gillis is going to release his Pokey Panther here. I see it like Pokemon balls. You throw it out. Black Panther, I choose you. So he's going to unleash the Black Panther. So Hunter, unleash in the free action phase at an enemy in line of sight. So he does have line of sight to Paragonia here, so he can do that. So he's going to unleash the Panther. Just give me a moment while I get the Panther token. Okay, so the Panther is unleashed, and it has 10 movement points, so it's easily going to be able to make it in there to jump on Paragonia. So we're going to attack her. Well, I guess that'll be during the movement phase. We're still into the... I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Well, we'll just leave it there for now. We know that's where it's going. Then free action, we have Seven Eyes. Seven Eyes is going to be doing his action to look into one of these things. He's going to look into the ancient dome to see if Amanda Pierce is well suited for going in there to take on that challenge. And he sees that it is called the Right Side. You can suffer hardship assisting the rebels or get paid handsomely by the evil lord. So look at the symbols. She does not match any of the symbols. She does not match the age, and her honor is terrible. So not a good challenge for her. She may just be better off here trying to fight Paragonia with the assistance of the Panther, or maybe go after Marissa of Ravenna with her hench ladies. You know what? That might be a better fight. She can take down those hench ladies because they are... Yeah, she can't hurt Marissa until all the henchmen are removed, so that might just be the better fight for her, because this is not a fight for her. Yeah, good knowledge to have. Good knowledge to have. So moving on now, that is the free actions. Firing phase. Jerry only has a 6 range. I'd say that he still can't see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'd have range, but he doesn't have line of sight to them, and he's out of range for Paragonia. So there's no firing there. Misty Corona is in a dome, so she can't see anybody. So there's nobody else who can shoot right now. So we're just going to go straight on to the movement. Oh, and one thing I just realized too, as I was looking at the whole adventuring rules to see if you can fight and then adventure, and I don't see any rules saying that you can't. And if you can't, then please let me know in the comment section. Because I did look it up, but what I should have done last time is when Sanchez made it in, he could have taken a free action right away. You can adventure twice in one turn, because you adventure to get into the base and then adventure right away again to destroy that entrance. So he could have destroyed this gate, and then Krator could have just run right in, which would have been the best move, but I'd forgotten about that at the time. So we're just going to leave it as is. So going into the movement phase, I already, as I said, prematurely moved the Panther into the spot there with Paragonia. And I am... Misty Corona is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She flies, so she ignores the whole cliff thing. Aware of the fact that Gavin's going to come up there and try and challenge her for those items, but hopefully she can survive and then get away, because she can then leave him weaponless. And yeah, so that's the plan anyway. Jerry's going to move just up into the middle here. He wants to just sort of be able to scope all the areas. Jerry just wants to do Jerry things, and I think Jerry wants to shoot somebody. I really do. I'm getting that strong sense from him. Just really disappointed with Private Sanchez for forgetting that thing, because yeah, otherwise I could just run Krator right in there. His whole thing was, like I said, to bust up the prison, to start doing damage. With Sanchez, sorry buddy, he's just going to come running down. He's going to try and take out that vortex, because he's got a good honor. He has a good chance of taking out the vortex, damaging that, and then that hurts that team, hurts their team. So he's going to move down there. Amanda Pierce, Seven Eyes already determined that it's not a good challenge for her. So she is going to, as I said, I think she's going to run across here, and she's going to... Marissa's been having a nice little walk in the park. She's been doing whatever she wants with nobody shooting at her. And well, I guess she did get shot at once. But yeah, she's had a little bit of an easy go. So Amanda's going to try and shake it up for her a little bit. Seven Eyes. Seven Eyes has 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to come here to the war space on the futuristic adventuring. Krator has 3 wounds. He's fighting against Winter Creek and Greymead. I think Krator needs to understand what the better part of Valor, and he's going to go... Well, actually, you know what? Because Baba Yaga dropped that in the free action, he can actually pick up her goose. And he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he can carry that away. So he's going to... Oh! And... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brave Krator, the Barbarian. Greymead and Winter Creek will be able to catch him easily, but that's also pulling them away from anything else useful, like repairing whatever's happening here. And there's a lot of things they could be doing down here. So I think this is the best move for Krator. And then Blackbeard, because I don't think that Krator is going to... He doesn't have any weapons or anything. He's not going to have much of a chance of beating Winter Creek, especially when he's bonded with Greymead. I mean, I could maybe take out Greymead, but it's just... All it's going to take is one good hit from Winter Creek. I've got off lucky this long, but I think his luck's running out, so it's best to just run for it for now. Don't push his luck. Okay, so that's it for the movements. Opfire. So as Amanda Pierce comes running in, there's going to be an Opfire shot from the Elven Archer. And Kit Carson's pistol shouldn't have range. I mean, if the Tommy gun doesn't have range, the range on the pistol, on the Terra pistol, it's only 5, so he's not going to be able to... Well, actually... Seven Eyes ran around here, didn't he? So yeah, he's going to shoot Seven Eyes as Seven Eyes runs around the bend of the thing here. So he'll shoot Seven Eyes. So we have Elven Archer, Kit Carson, and that's going to be all, because nobody else can do anything. So Paragonia, no. All right. So we'll start off with Kit Carson. No, Elven Archer. Elven Archer versus the Amanda Pierce. So Elven Archer versus Amanda Pierce. Amanda Pierce has a stealth of 5. The Elven Archer has a bow range attack of 6. So its attacker is better by 1. Attacker is better by 1 is a miss. so Amanda Pierce goes there. Then we have Kit Carson versus Seven Eyes, and Seven Eyes was he was out here, out in the open, so no cover. So Kit Carson shooting at him. Yeah, he would shoot when he's here, so that way it's not blocked by the swamp here. So as he comes around the corner here, he'll shoot him. And so it's a wide open shot. The Terra pistol. It's a range of 5. It uses the point. He has a point of 7 versus Seven Eyes. Now Seven Eyes has some, he has like a hollow suit. So he has a hollow twin. Any enemy hit with a luck of 4, 5, or 6 misses user. Okay, so so none of these can be used, but he's going to reveal that he has the hollow twin. So let's see first off. Well, actually, let's wait and see if Kit Carson even hits. So Kit Carson has a 7 versus his stealth of 6. So attacker is better by 1. Attacker better by 1 is a hit. So now Seven Eyes will see on a. This is where we get to see the luck thing now. So with his, he reveals that he has the hollow twin. So on a 4, 5, or 6, it misses. He doesn't have that stealth symbol at the bottom here, so he doesn't get the added bonus here for this, where it also misses on a 7. So it's just a 4, 5, or 6 luck, and it'll miss him. So let's see. So we pull this up, and we look, and it's a luck 4. So luck 4 means that he shot the wrong one. He shot the holographic twin. So no damage done to Seven Eyes. So that's it for opfire shots. We go into the melee. So in melee, Misty Corona, no. The Black Panther, yes. So the Black Panther is fighting Paragonia. First thing I want to say, though, is that I've forgotten this. Now, it didn't make a difference because Paragonia hit Amanda Pierce. I keep forgetting that Amanda Pierce has this pugilist badge, which actually makes her defense lower. So when Amanda Pierce got wounded, Paragonia took this, and she fought after Amanda Pierce. So she still has the pugilist badge right now. So that means her defense becomes her honor, and her honor is actually higher than her defense. So her defense is now becoming 9. So this is going to affect the battle with the Panther in an important way. So let me just look at this now. So the Panther's attack is 7 to now her defense is 9. So that's going to be attack. Defender is better by 2. So defender is better by 2 is a miss. So now she is going to fight back against the Panther. She has a 7 attack to a 6 defense. So that's going to be attacker is better by 1. Attacker better by 1 is a hit. And her power is 4 versus the Panther's 3. So attacker better by 1 is +1. So she does 3 damage. Almost killed the Panther. Now going on to the fight with Amanda Pierce versus the Marissa of Ravenna and her 2 henchwomen. So remember, the Promising Midshipman has 1 damage on her already. So Amanda Pierce is going to fight first, then the Promising Midshipman, then the Graceful Elven Archer, and then last will be Marissa. So Amanda cannot harm Marissa until she takes out the other one. So she's going to go for the Promising Midshipman first. So she has a 7 versus the Promising Midshipman's defensive 6. So attacker is better by 1. Attacker better by 1 is a hit. So she has a power of 4 to an armor of 3. Attacker better by 1 is +0. So she does 2 damage, and that kills the Promising Midshipman. So I'll remove the token afterwards. So the Promising Midshipman doesn't get to fight, but now it's on to the Graceful Elven Archer, who has an attack of 2 to her defense of 7. So it is defender better by 5. Wow, is a hit. That is surprising. Power of 2 to armor of 2. Attacker better by 0 is plus 0 damage. So she does 2. So that's takes, and the Pierce already had 1, so it takes her to 3 points of damage now. So put that little 3 token with her. And then we have Marissa of Ravenna, who has an attack of 1 to her defense of 7. Defender better by 6 is, not surprisingly, a miss. So a little tit for tat there, where we had the promising midshipman died, but they did some damage back to her as well. So not completely unscathed in that. And that's it for the melee combats. On to adventuring. So we have, well, we'll do the easy one. Well, actually, go down the list. So Mystery Corona, no. Jerry, no. Private Sanchez, yes. So Private Sanchez is going to try and bust up the vortex here on the team base. So it's an honor challenge of 5. He has an honor of 7. So attacker better by 2. Attacker better by 2 says a fail. He is failed at it, but at least he's out of the dangerous situation, and he's dismissed to a red dome. So he is going to go down there, there. No, that's too close to where he was. Coming here is dangerous because then Winter Creek's just going to pounce on him over there. I think the safest place for Private Sanchez right now, he'd love to get in here and try and heal. Oh boy, I think over here. I think that's the safest place for him, down here. Private Sanchez is gone. Jerry Gillis is not. Seven Eyes. Seven Eyes is on a thing. So Seven Eyes is going to do the future challenge. The future challenge. Negotiations with the Gronox. The fate of a star system rests in your diplomatic savvy. He's good with this one. So he doesn't match the symbols. He does match the age, though. He's futuristic and a futuristic thing. So he's 5. So he's 9 to 5. So it's a attacker better by 4. Attacker better by 4 is a pass. So it reads, they are huffing and blustering, but they are leaving the system. So he gets to advance this token down. So now all the futuristic characters get +1 to hit in their combats. And he also gets 1 card. So he's going to take a secret card. So he gets a 1872 single action pistol, which is nice. It's nice for him to have a chance to shoot something. Okay. And now he's dismissed. So he goes to yellow. So he goes to a yellow dome, and I think Team Black is trying to exert their influence down here, so he's going to come down to this dome down here. Then on to Krator, already did. Blackbeard is going to drop off his instant tattoos for Lith, and he is dismissed to a green dome. And he you know what? I think, you know what? Surprisingly, Blackbeard's going to be very good at this challenge with William Shakespeare. So I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to run across here and try and complete that one. Really sort of solidify the Black team's hold on that dome. And that's it. Adventuring is done. There's no reinforcements. So that is it for the turn. As always, if you've seen any mistakes that I've made or have any suggestions you might like to see me be doing for the characters in the game, please let me know in the comment section below. Things are really heating up here. It looks like Black Team is taking the lead, but You never know. Things could still turn around. So, love to hear from the viewers. Leave your comment sections down below, and I will see you next week for turn 10.
Are you coming back to school with